I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully, you can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another one sent foul. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an island. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So digging in now, number 20. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you'd better make the adjustment. Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Just underway in Arlington. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Goodwin, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Way bad and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the
for
bottom
the
half of the first.
The center fielder, Christian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Angels will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
single to left field
Christian
on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, Dero, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Standing in now, Christian Murray, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Brummett aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners go. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Stepping in now, Chris Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Wiggins is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 count. The pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Goes in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Line hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Wiggins rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You always want to spot your pitcher runner to early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Into the box, Ricky Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Cozart has it. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. A moment now
Batting
in Arlington
six.
to have a look at the
The
Rangers
shortstop.
starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, and you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
Standing in, Terry Mooney, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Sinker, 3-2 now. Gary Bonner will be next. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And not in time as the run scores.
That's the difference in today's games.
Batting
Pitchers
seven.
will throw any
The
pitch
first baseman,
in any count. But
Gary
the batter was able to deliver
Bonner.
on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Gary Bonner, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
1-2.
Mooney, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. Brown's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Wow, this guy must be a
Batting
glutton
eighth.
for punishment because
The
he's
second
given up
baseman,
6 hits in
Randy
this inning alone. Not
Wiggins.
sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Stepping up to the plate, Randy Wiggins. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's set, and the pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
It's only the first inning,
Batting
so you
nut.
hate to say this, but
third
this
baseman.
thing might already be over.
Ian
Down 5 in the first.
Kinsler.
They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Taylor Cole comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Taylor Cole.
So striding in, Ian Kinsler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Cole, a California-born ball player. He was a 29th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 now. Hey. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
One strike.
Christian Brummett looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. 3-1. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
The center fielder,
Usually
number
a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. Swung on and belted. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as they push this lead up to 9 now.
That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Up next for the Rangers.
Into the box now.
The
Christian
designated
Murray.
hitter, Christian.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Number 20 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Chris Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
Going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Here's Joey
now
Gallo
batting,
now.
right fielder, Joey.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On to the second inning now for Marlington. Texas is out in front, 10-0. Here's Justin Upton now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Jones really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of their rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
And there's ball two now. Jones has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Jones makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well on this one.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bonner over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is popped up. Bonner has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Stepping into the box, Ricky Armstrong.
For the Rangers,
he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton
number
Simmons.
19.
You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Stepping in, Gary Bonner. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Armstrong stands at third with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers
the batter,
here.
number 15.
That's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down.
Wiggins.
Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Standing in, Randy Wiggins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He's been making it look really easy out there.
Number
2
5.
at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first first instead. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready once again, Christian Brummett, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout brings him back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Rangers lead this one 12-0. Digging in now. Number 48, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Mooney. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bounce to first. Bonner gloves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, number 20. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gallo looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. Number 20 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The center fielder.
In now, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Mooney waits on it. And that's the third out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 12 and the Angels 1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding
Leading
into the box,
for the Rangers,
Christian Murray. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt. But if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter.
But hold on here
the
now.
Left fielder.
They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game.
The call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Murray gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and
the right
the
fielder,
execution.
number 13.
If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball.
Gallo.
But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Ricky Armstrong.
Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean,
now
he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Stepping in now, Terry Mooney. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Cozart a couple of steps to his left. He's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
Right
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Burnett. one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Goodwin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Justin Upton, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Gary Bonner.
For the
couple
Rangers,
of singles to his credit.
the first baseman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. There's
the
a
batter,
look at the final
50,
line for the Angels
second
starter.
baseman,
Certainly not the night he
Randy
wanted to have.
Wiggins.
Man, this is the kind of performance every starting pitcher they have nightmares about, right? You warm up going into the game, not even able to get out of the first inning. Ouch. This one's really going to hurt.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues. Between the two teams so far today, what are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point,
now
the pitchers aren't making very good
third
pitches.
baseman.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Trout is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Drummond.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Drummond. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look,
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. The Rangers on top here, 13-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
4.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Bour is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Burnett ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 48.
Stepping in, number 48. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pops this one up. Bonner is there, and the side is retired. Angels strand one, and they remain well behind. Striding in once again, Christian Murray, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Christian
First pitch
Murray.
coming, here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Count is 1-2 now. Wiggins leads off first with 1 away. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. On another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
So striding forward now, Ricky Armstrong, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ohtani waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
At the plate, Terry Mooney. Has a look, now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-2 delivery changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead it 14-1. And now for the Angels, number 20 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 20.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Slider laid off for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Gallo going back on it to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike one to start the at bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line toward right center. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Luis Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up now, Gary Bonner. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
The first pitch
of the at-bat.
Gary
in there,
0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Garcia, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as
the
well
batter,
as he's been,
15.
this is a smart
second
move.
Baseman.
No reason to tempt
Randy Wiggins.
Digging in the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Bonner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Murray.
Now in the box, Christian Murray. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead this one 15-1. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Jones is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin
coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Now at the plate, Justin Bour. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air. Jones is there. And the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind.
Red.
In now, Chris Wiggins. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Chris Wiggins. Your attention, please.
Is up off the
Pinch hitting
bench
for the
as he'll be
Rangers.
asked to get something started in the
Number 20.
home half of the seventh.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Oh, and 1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped straight up. Number 20 in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Booyah! Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, as a pitcher, there is nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Up next for the Rangers, the right
And
fielder,
now, Joey Gallo.
Joey
He'll swing and lift the
Gallo.
ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, when
Now
things are
batting,
good, things
catcher,
are going really good. How about a
Ricky
swinging bunt infield
Armstrong.
single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Here comes the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Gallo on at first, nobody out. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bullet back up the middle. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
now batting, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Into the box, Terry Mooney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ohtani going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Gary Bonner.
So stepping in, Gary Bonner. From the stretch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? You can kiss it goodbye. Ramirez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 24, Noe Ramirez. The batter, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Elvis Andrus will come on as a pinch hitter.
Elvis Andrus.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Ramirez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers on top here, 18-1. Shin-Soo Choo will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 20,
Elvis Andrus will stay in the ballgame now as he comes
now
on to play second here.
Number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Now to the plate, Zach Cozart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Pitch popped up. Bonner over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number
Something to be
48.
said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. So coming to the plate, number 48. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead.
Your attention, please.
Will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 25, Jose Radcliffe.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Number 5 trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Number 20 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a waste pitch there. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler.
Leading
We'll
off
see what he
for
can
the
do
Rangers,
leading off the home 8.
the third baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
The
really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Christian Murray. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat.
And ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Upton on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Brummett looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 5 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. That base hit was screaming off the bat.
And our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Gallo shading to his right. 1 away. Throw behind him to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Digging in, Justin Upton. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And it's fouled away. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Ohtani, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Justin Bour. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Angels down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-3 tonight. Texas claimed victory by playing a total of 18 runs. Mark Jones gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Trevor Cahill allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers tallied 5 home runs overall as they destroyed the Angels 18-3. Mark Canha was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Athletics defeated the Astros 5-4. The Seattle Mariners bested the visiting Indians 2-1. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Yankees finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Chicago White Sox grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The Tigers completed a short 2-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-5. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-2. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. The Mets right fielder, number 30, was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 5-3. The St. Louis Cardinals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-1. The Cincinnati Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.